Now we have a question that says solve the system using elimination, and it was more like one of these difficult or more difficult ones than the easier ones. And when I say more difficult, meaning that you cannot just add or subtract the two equations from each other to eliminate a variable. You're going to have to multiply um, at least one equation by a value, but let's practice one that has to where you have to multiply 2. So let's go ahead and take a look at number 36. Right. So although there's nothing that I can just eliminate right away, I can multiply the first equation by a value and the second equation by a value. Since the y terms are already opposite signs, I'm going to take the coefficient of the y and multiply that first equation by that value, which is 4. And I'm going to take the second equation and multiply it by the coefficient of the first y, which in this case is 3. So 4 times 2x is 8x, 4 times negative 3y is negative 12y, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. 3 times 3x is 9x, 3 times 4y is 12y, and 3 times 8 is 24. Right, so now we are going to add these two equations together. 8x plus 9x is 17x. Negative 12y and positive 12y cancel. Negative 4 and 24 equal 20. So now we divide both sides by 17, and we have our value for x. This is not the pretty one, and I was just on automatic pilot when I did this one, so we'll stick with it. Now we want to put this value for x into one of the original equations. Let's go ahead and put it in for the second one. So we have 3 times 20 over 17 plus 4y equals 8. All right, so that becomes 60 over 17 plus 4y equals 8. We want to subtract 60 over 17 from both sides. And then that gives you 4y equals, in order to do fractions, you would want to make sure they have the same denominator. But in the interest of time, let's go ahead and pull up the calculator. And we have 8 minus, I'm going to do open parentheses, 60 divided by 17, close parentheses, and hit enter. So the answer is then 4.47, as you can see. But that says 4y equals that number. So you want to divide both sides by 4. So divide this number by 4, and your answer is y equals 1.12. All right, so 20 divided by 17 is 1.18. So this value for x is 1.18. Ooh, that's real weird. All right, so then we write that as the ordered pair, 1.18 and 1.12, and that will work. But the one on your test is going to be integers, so no worries there. Okay, guys?